What's going on, frag lovers? It's Max again. This time around, I'm bringing you guys the top 10 designer winter list of this year, 2016. Now, the quick caveat here, I'm going to give it to you in a jiffy, real quickly, real simple. These are my top favorite fragrances for the winter. These are the fragrances I'm going to be wearing the most. And this is no one else's list. I'm not biased in any way, shape, or form. These are fragrances that work great with my settings and occasions for this winter. So without any further ado, let's kick things off with number 10. Number 10, we have Men Privé. Now, this is a boozy composition with a fruity nuance and with an yerba mate addition note in this composition. So it's like you take in the Men Privé and you embellish with the yerba mate and some booziness to it. It's really nice, a winner in my book and a crowd pleaser. You can dress this up or you can dress it down at the 10th position, Men Privé. At the 9th position, this one here needs no introduction. You guys know all about this. Awesome for the winter. This is Spice Bomb. It's a little bit more playful and youthful version of like Herod by Parfums de Marly. This is an Olivier Poge composition, a great perfumer, awesome. You know, of course, you're going to have a great fragrance. So at number 9, Spice Bomb. Now, at the number 8th position is a fragrance that when it first was introduced in the market, I kind of like, oversaw it, didn't really want to, give the time of day. But in 2012, I grabbed a bottle and I was blown away. It was about fall of that year. I think it was around October, November. And from that point on, it's been a staple in my rotation in the cold days. Of course, I'm talking about this beauty, 24 Gold by ScentStory. This fragrance was based on a TV show, and it's just an amazing fragrance. It's like all about niche quality here. You have oud, you have incense, you have vanilla. It's sweet. You have this raspberry fruity nuance. It's just unbelievable. If you appreciate great fragrances, this is one that you should definitely check out. And if you love oud, but you want something that's not so medicinal or animalic, this is definitely the way to go. And if you love gourmands, look no further. 24 Gold. This one here happens to be at number 7, probably at my top 5 most amazing looking bottles in the Fragcom. It's such a beautiful bottle. You have, all these stars connecting. It's from the Van Cleef & Arpels house. This is Midnight in Paris. This is the Eau de Parfum version. It's a leather-based scent. This is a discontinued gem. Grab it while you can. When this is gone, it's going to fetch a pretty penny, I'm telling you. So grab a few bottles if you will. Such an amazing fragrance, beautiful leather, a little bit powdery, great for the cold days up ahead. Van Cleef & Arpels Midnight in Paris, the EDP version. This next scent, at number 6, is a Francis Karchan fragrance, and kind of giving you a little bit of a hint here. It's the ultimate night out, clubbing kind of scent, but it's so much more. It's a great fragrance. It took the original signature DNA of the Le Male, and it took it to the next level, making it a gourmand that's sweet, inviting, warm, and extremely pleasant. Of course, I'm talking about Jean-Paul Gaultier's Ultra Male. This is a fantastic scent. It's really growing on me. It's beautiful, it's sweet, it's a little bit spicy, it's very inviting, and definitely a crowd pleaser. You're gonna get a lot of compliments. Be careful with the sprays. This can get clawing because it's very sweet. At number 5, this beautiful gem, which I think is probably one of the best designer releases over the past couple of years. Again, if you love oud, this is a must. If you want to get into oud, this is also a must because it's going to give you a beautiful embellished oud. Think about Tom Ford Private Blend Oud Wood, making it more wearable, a little bit sweeter, and definitely very pleasant. It lasts about 6 to 7 hours. It's not great as far as the longevity, but it's actually a beautiful scent that's going to garner a lot of compliments. It's awesome for night outs, very elegant, very sophisticated, beautiful fragrance at number 5, Versace OUD Noir. This next one is a perfect gourmand oriental fragrance. This here broke the mold. It was a trendsetter for masculine, sweeter, gourmand kind of fragrances. If you follow the channel and if you know your fragrances, you know what I'm talking about. This amazing, groundbreaking fragrance, Angel Man. Now, Angel Man was released in 1996, and again, it was a trendsetter for the more sweeter, gourmandish, metrosexual, whatever you want to call it, men fragrances. This one here is a beautiful gourmand. You have Mexican dark chocolate. You have the tar note, which I love in the beginning. It's a gourmand phenomena. Beautiful fragrance. If you haven't tried this, where have you been? It's one of my go-to guys when the weather gets cold. Now, this third one, these three are probably the ones that I wear the most for the evening time or dressier occasions in the winter time. This one here happens to be one of the most romantic scents I own. It was another groundbreaking fragrance when it first came out because it used the iris for a masculine fragrance, and it was very lipsticky, almost like, you know, women's fragrance, but it transitions beautifully. It's got a nice cocoa vibe here, and then that was replaced eventually for a pear liqueur, but also it kept the originality of the scent, although it lost a little bit of its performance, but it's still a phenomenal fragrance no matter what batch you have or what year you have. It's still going to garner a lot of compliments. Ladies love this scent, and of course I'm talking about Dior Homme Intense. This is a true beauty at number 3. This next release is, you know, the second here on my countdown. This to me was probably the best release this year. It climbed, you know, my rotation, you know, in the colder days, colder nights, dressier occasions, night out. It's such a beautiful fragrance. A lot of compliments with this one. Performs greatly. In this particular house, I'm talking about a house of Valentino. Now you're gonna know what I'm talking about. They don't put that many fragrances out, especially for men, but when they do put a fragrance out, it's actually a really good fragrance that's worthy of a lot of accolades and praises. And of course, I'm talking about the beautiful Valentino Uomo Intense. This one is a little bit similar to DHI, but this one takes it to the next level. I get better performance, especially if you're talking about the newer versions of DHI. This one here gets the cake and compliments. This one gets more compliments. I don't know what it is, but the combination of the notes here are just perfectly balanced. And did I talk about the presentation? What a beauty. Now my number 1 pick for the winter 2016 designer. Let me get a drum roll, and let me tell you, this is not for the faint of heart. If you're a youngster out there, you may not appreciate this fragrance. Yes, it's going to have a more mature vibe, but it's very sophisticated, very elegant. This is a true epitome of a modern classic. An amazing fragrance from an amazing house. I'm talking about a beautiful fragrance from the house of Guerlain. This is known as Lige, L'Instant de Guerlain Extrême. I absolutely love this fragrance. The citrus is up top, introduces the fragrance beautifully, and then it's followed by this amazing cocoa accord with this patchouli, this earthy patchouli that is just to die for. And the fragrance gets better as it develops. If you don't like the introduction, a lot of people don't, just wait a few minutes, 30 minutes to 40 minutes, it gets better and better as it develops on your skin. This fragrance is creamy, it's majestic, it's resinous, it's opulent, it's just an amazing fragrance through and through. If you haven't tried, try. Yes, I understand this is the older version with the darker edges, but that's okay. It's just going to give you a couple more hours more performance. As far as the scent is concerned, it's the same. It's been reformulated a couple of times. I don't know what the third reformulation, they changed the bottle again. I don't know what that's going to smell like or if it's going to change too much on the performance. But I know that the version that came after this one with the lighter edges is actually pretty good. I own both. So great fragrance, Lige at number 1. So there you have it. These are my top 10 winter designers. These are the ones I'm going to be reaching out for the most this winter season, and I'd love to know what you guys are going to be rocking for the next couple of months that, you know, are ahead of us. So without any further ado, comment down below. Let me know what your favorite picks. You can tell me your favorite 3, your top 10, your top 5. What are the favorite fragrances you're going to be rocking this winter season? So that's all I have for you today. Look out for some more amazing content coming your way. Keep on spraying and stay fragrant. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.